Welcome to a special segment of In Their Boots. We have live via webcam author Jim Sheeler as he talks to us about his book, Final Salute, A Story of Unfinished Lives. Mr. Sheeler, thanks for joining us. Welcome to In Their Boots.
Thanks. Thank you.
Now, I just mentioned the title of your book, A Story of Unfinished Lives. Can you explain that?
Well, the original title, Final Salute, comes from that very last salute that the soldiers or Marines or sailors receive, actually, from the last person to fold the flag, to put their friend into the ground. And it is the last salute, and it means more than any other to them. And it takes a long time. It's very slow and very deliberate, and it gives everybody a lot of time to think. And I think that it leads right into that subhead. So the subhead of the book, these lives are not finished. Basically, they are passed on. Their memories are basically given to us to take care of, and they won't be finished.
Now, the people that you shadow in your book are obviously going through a tremendously emotional time. Why do you think it is that they allowed you to follow them and detail their lives in such a way?
Well, I think it's a misconception that the families are reluctant to talk about their loved ones, or they don't want their loved ones' stories known. For the most part, once they realized that I wanted to tell their story and I was going to give them all the time it took to tell that story the right way, they are more than willing to share. They invite us into their homes. We're looking through scrapbooks. We're allowed into these raw emotional places that almost nobody else is, because these families want those stories to continue. There's one scene that sticks out with me. Catherine Cathy, who was one of the widows we talked to, at one point, we thought we would be there for half an hour. We ended up there for more than 3 hours talking with her. And at one point she brought out this baby blanket that she had knitted when she learned that she was pregnant. And her husband, right before he left for Iraq, and just before or just after they had learned that she was pregnant, he took that baby blanket the night before he left, and he slept with it because he wanted the baby to know, when the baby was born, he wanted that baby to know how he smelled. And for me, those are the kind of stories that touch people. They're poetic, and a lot of these people who are out there in the field are poets in many ways, and so are the family members, and they have these incredible stories to share. And that's why they let us in, because they know those stories are there and they want them to be shared.
Jim, through this writing experience, what's the greatest thing you took away from this? Not only as an author, but as a human or an American.
I had no military experience before. I was sent to cover the first casualty from Colorado, Tommy Slocum. And since then, I've earned a new respect for not just the people that are carrying the guns, but the families that are supporting them. I mean, I don't think anybody has any idea what these families go through and the sacrifices they make for us on a daily basis. I mean, just to think that right now somebody could be making that knock, and millions of family members have that in the back of their minds, and they still go on with their daily routines and keep us going. It's a new respect that I don't think I ever would have understood, and I still don't understand it. I don't think anybody who is not in a military family can truly understand it. But I think I've come close, and I hope I brought a lot of civilians a lot closer as well.
No, I think from what I've read, and you've definitely done that. Mr. Sheeler, we want to thank you for being on the program today and for the work that you put into your book to unveil a little-known world that most of us may never know.
Thanks. Well, my work is nothing compared to the people in the book. So thanks again.
Well, thank you, and we'll look forward to maybe talking to you again.
I appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.